Looking good, MP. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Time to change it up. Get your mojo back.
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Welcome, everyone. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Desmond Bane.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And the starting group for Chicago. Patrick Williams out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Mitchell, then there's Gary Trent, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And for Memphis, Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then it's Edey, then there's Ja Morant, and it's D in at the 2. And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
Hey, you got to applaud MP for specifically aiming to step up against great competition. That's something he was outwardly vocal about a while ago, making sure he's winning that plus-minus, controlling the pace of the game. That's what the great ones do.
With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Chicago making their last shot. D, the pass to Jackson. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trent for 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Moran against Trent. The floater. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Collins. The Grizzlies making their last shot. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Moran. An important score for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Mitchell. And there's a pick. Trent outside. There's the three. Knocks down the long J. Trent's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And they're running. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
He gets it in there.
Finding looks is what Bane does, and he's always trying to sniff out his next bucket.
Dosunmu outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Trent on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. Grizzlies trail by 3. There's the steal. To the inside. Collins. And it's rejected. D, the pass to Morant. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene any time. Time he takes it inside.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Trent. Outside, Williams. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Morant finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Dosunmu outside. Collins with a screen on Bane to the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, from the 2020... And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Against this team last year, they took both games. A measuring stick of the median between conferences.
Bane is the 3, and Jackson is the 4. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Edey, and it's D in at the 2. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, D in their last time out against the Rockets made some excellent plays. He ended up with 9 points and also helped on the glass, hauling in 3 boards. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Smith passes to Ball. Washington outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Joe misses. Memphis leading. Right side Bane. Pass to D. Here's Edey. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Got more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Joe, the pass to Washington. Washington, a screen on Morant. There's Ball with a three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Washington passes to Smith. Washington, a screen on Jackson. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll be on G.G. Jackson.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. It doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Terry's checked in for Williams. Washington against Jackson. Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, swiped away. Right side Morant. Ball with the rebound.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Here's Ball. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Washington. Fires the three, and Ball with the basket. The assist by Washington. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. DeSumo comes in for Terry. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
Joe on the wing. 6 points for him. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Morant, the pass to D. Bane with it. Pass to Edey. Here's D. 5 on the clock. Now Morant, the 3 ball. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 10.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Washington a screen. Back to Ball. Fires for 3. Joe misses.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Pass to Jackson. Launches it. Doesn't go for him. The Bulls trail by 8. Joe, the pass to Ball. The 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Bane with the ball for Memphis. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Takes the 3. Takes a 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Just another day in the office for Mr. Bane.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Washington. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Into the lane. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. First one falls.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Washington. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Joe. And Mitchell subbed in for Ball. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at Toronto. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Memphis, they're a team that still feels like they can get better. The season is young, so they are still hopeful that they can improve their ranking.
Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen from deep. Mitchell. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Grizzlies lead by 10. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
DeSumo outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's D. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Edey's got 6.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
DeSumo outside. Back to Collins. Williams finds Mitchell. Clock at 4. And here we can check out the story for Gary Trent.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. You can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Collins. A minute 20 left in the second period. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Memphis leading by 12. Here's Sensabaugh. 3-pointer off the mark. The Bulls have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Moving it up. He stops. He pops. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. He's got 12.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Mitchell. Great look there, but off target.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Pippen. Collins with the rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Trent. And again, Chicago, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting it very well, 52% during the second. Ball stolen. DeSumo outside. 4-3. No good. What if it goes? No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half. It's the Grizzlies leading by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. Yep.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Bulls.
Can't miss this many shots.
Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for Chicago, Patrick Williams out there with DeSumo. Then there's Gary Trent, then there's Mitchell, and it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. DeSumo outside. Pass to Collins. Trent outside. Williams a screen on Bane. Trent for three. That's his sixth make in 11 tries.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh yeah, you're done.
And here's Morant. The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
The competitive fire of Morant matching the three on the other end.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Mitchell. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Morant. The three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. DeSumo for three. Another three for Chicago.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Grizzlies lead by 11. Here's D. 11 points in the game. There's Jackson with the three. Pure from three-point range. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day one.
Here's DeSumo. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago's ball.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Mitchell, the pass to Trent. Back to Mitchell. Williams, a screen on Morant. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And here's Collins for three. Memphis with a rebound. He's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Takes it inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His third personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Dosunmu, the pass to Williams, fires it. Mitchell misses.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
They get it back. Here's D, and he banks in the layup. 13 points in the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Trent. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And the first one at the line. Now called Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Pass to Sensabaugh. They set a pick. He takes it in. He got a piece of it. Picked his pocket. High arcing shot. D gets the bucket. D's got 15.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Washington with the ball. He's got 11. And here's Smith. Here's Terry. To the paint. Washington passes to Joe. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Wells. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Wells has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Grizzlies, up by 15. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. We've got Edey, and it's D in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot from 12. Here's Edey. Here's Pippen. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 16. Ball with it. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Clock at 6. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Pippen, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
And he gets the bucket.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off. The misses, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Smith finds Washington. Here's Terry to halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Substitution on the court.
Morant looking around. There's a screen. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bane. Second chance effort. Ball with the rebound.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
For 3, Smith. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Morant, the pass to D. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Desmond Bane, and he drops it first.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Lets the 3 fly on target from range.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Ball. Passes to Washington. Dosunmu, right side. Here's Joe. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Grizzlies lead by 18. Picked it out of midair. Inside. Ball passes to Joe. It's deflected, and they recover it. Dosunmu outside. Washington a screen. This one for 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Bane, no good.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Washington outside. Pass to Dosunmu. He drops it from range.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open 3s like that. What are you doing?
From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis missing. Bulls trail by 15. Ball surveys the floor. Now here's Washington. Smith with a screen on Jackson. Washington inside. Jackson on him. And it's Washington missing. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Jackson. Over Washington. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Chicago shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. The Bulls making a switch here. Washington passes to Collins. Washington, a screen on Morant. Here's Mitchell. And the shot's good.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Kicks it out to Bane. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
The Bulls trail by 18. Outside Mitchell. Now Washington. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Morant. For the finish. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Unstoppable full court play. Morant just explodes off the steal and delivers it straight to the bucket.
Trent outside. Pass to DeSumo. Washington outside. Connects from downtown.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
D, the pass to Jackson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
Stolen by Bane. Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, one thing about Ja, oh, he's determined.
Here's DeSumo. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
5 to shoot. Trent from long range. The rebound by Edey.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Morant. Crafty move. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a two-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Trent from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now. Down low. And then Morant with the dunk.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Well, the Bulls shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Morant against Mitchell. Morant, the pass to D. Pulls it from 20. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Fans we've seen yet. Make sure you disappoint.
What's up, MP?
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season.
I want to do whatever I can to make sure that I'm a positive every time I start.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every
All right, MP, you ready?